Hey you guys, this is like a very quick last minute like video, and that's why nothing is where it should be or how it should be, and I'm just letting you guys know. This is something I just wanted to really say. I just got a comment from somebody on the last video that I made and they mentioned that I saved their life 2 years ago. So this is something that is a really big deal to me. So it's like this really amazing feeling, of course. But he's not the only one who has told me this. And I've talked to so many people, and you all know that those of you who have been following me since the beginning, I started the channel in 2014. I've done this. I've spoken to numerous people whenever being suicidal. So many things I've witnessed, I've experienced with you guys. And it's never been about the money. I told y'all before, I literally make $30 every 3 months. So $10 a month from doing these videos. That's all I make. And that's why it's been hard sometimes for me to post content, because I'm figuring out all this stuff and I don't really have time to focus on something that I'm doing for free, basically. So, but it isn't really that I'm doing it for free, because I feel like I get a reward from it because I'm helping so many people. And that's why I started this channel in the first place. And so I just want to bring this up because this is something that when I first read the comment, my eyes got all watery, I started crying, and I think it didn't help that but when I was checking my stuff, I was already in a mode where I was already dealing with some emotional stuff already, dealing with my personal life, dealing with my children, which is a big thing, and so I read that and I was like, oh my goodness, you know what I mean? That, it made me feel really happy. It was happy tears, not really horrible, sad tears or anything like that. So, but it made me think about all the people I've spoken to, all the people I've helped. I've mentioned things the last live video I did, and I know I can tell you stories. There's been people I've spoken to. I remember speaking to this one girl years ago. I want to say probably 2 to 3 years after I'd started the channel. I remember talking to her, one of y'all, and she had barely turned 17. She was barely 17 at the time. And now she's all in her 20s and stuff. I watch everybody grow up too. It's freaking crazy. It's kind of cool. Those of you who stay with me, especially if you've been talking to me since you were teenagers, and then you guys are almost 30. It's freaking crazy. It's like I'm your big sister or something, or an aunt, But I remember this one time. I was at work. I was working at the gym. It was during my college, when I was in college, trying to get my personal trainer stuff done and all that. And I had called her. She had skipped school. She couldn't go to school. She was a senior in high school, and she was having so much anxiety that she could not go. She was crying. Her dad didn't know that she had skipped school, all this stuff. She was wanting to commit suicide. There was so much going on, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I spoke to her for probably a good hour, and I remember getting her to talk about her dreams, what she had hoped for her future. She of course vented about her past and what she had been going through over the last couple of years, and all of this stuff. And it's I'm sorry if I cry. I love helping people so much. And this isn't the only story I have. I have a lot of stories. I've helped so many people. My best friend Krista, if y'all know her story, I don't know if I've ever told her story or how we met and all that, but I saved her life too. But she was my neighbor. We're still best friends to this day. And it's just in my nature, I guess. And I love it. I love being there for people. I remember like not feeling like I was worthy of any kind of thanks, um, because like there was another one of you guys that I talked to from, I forgot what country you lived in, or he lived in, but as soon as he answered the phone, I went ahead and called him. I had already messaged him. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call you at this time, whatever. I called him. He literally answered the phone sobbing in tears. And I remember being like, oh my God, like, what's wrong? And he told me that speaking to me, like, whenever he saw that I was calling, that he felt like, oh my God, my cure is calling me in a way, And it made me feel like, what? I'm not deserving of that. That, but it does make me feel good. It also makes me feel like I don't feel like I'm worthy of it, I guess. But this has happened so many times throughout the years. And it's something that I feel really good about. And it's one of the reasons that I've kept my channel up, even if I'm not making money, or even if I'm going through things and I don't post for months at a time. Right now, I'm dealing with so much stress, dealing with my water's about to be cut off. I got the notice on the door, I still haven't paid my rent, and I'm just praying that God's going to take care of us somehow. And so, anyway, I'm not even going there. What I'm saying is, no matter what I'm going through, I am always going to be there for other people, no matter what. And I'm always going to be there. I'm going to lend a helping hand. I'm going to do what I can. Sometimes I can't do too much because there's a lot going on in my life already. And then when I have 100 people trying to come at me with their issues, I'm like, whoa, I can't. I'm only able to deal with a certain amount of mental pressure, and I'm an empath, so I take on everybody's emotions and what they're going through. So like that's my thing, like I'm dealing with. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I really love my channel, and I love that I'm able to help people. And sometimes I just hope, wish, pray that I am able to just, the videos that I post, maybe you won't be able to talk to me in person, or maybe we won't have that one-on-one kind of thing happen, but maybe one of my videos will click. One of my videos will be like, oh, or one of my experiences that I share will be like, okay, oh, she's been through this, or oh wow, I've never heard anybody talk about that. Whenever I see those kind of comments, or whenever people message me and be like, you're the first person I've ever heard talk about this, or whatever, it makes me feel good, because I'm like, okay, hopefully what I said, my words have calmed them down, calmed that monster inside of you, because anxiety is an ugly monster. And I dealt with it I dealt with it on my own for so many years, for over a decade, a decade and a half on my own. And it's something that I would never wish on my worst enemy. So like, especially to that degree, I mean, everybody has something that they've dealt with dealing with anxiety, but like, I would never, like, I have to be here for people. Like, it's something I can't not do. Even if I don't really have any enemies. The only reason I have any enemies is because they've decided to make me an enemy. I have never in my life decided to make, no matter what, make anybody an enemy. And so even if they were to come to me, reach out a hand, or they were in need, I would help if I could. Like, anything I could do, I would be there. I would do it. So, like I said, it's just in my nature. And like I said, I feel like I'm not worthy, but like I got that comment today, and it made me like, it brought up so many things. And I just thought I need to share that with you guys and remind you guys that I'm here for you guys, and I love you. And if you leave comments, whatever you do, just do it. And I read them sometimes. I might not read them right away, or sometimes it might take a couple of days, but I do. And I'll respond if it's something to respond to, or if I feel like I can respond. Sometimes I feel like I can't respond. I'm like, what do I say to that, And so, but yeah, like, I really am here for you guys. You have no idea. Like, I love you guys. I'm always telling you guys, I love you guys. Remember, you're not alone, because it's true. Like, I'm not kidding. I truly love you guys. Like, I love people and I love helping people, and I hate knowing that people are suffering. So, even in this, with the with the anxiety and everything. So, I just want to share that with you guys. Anyway, I'm sorry if it's weird in here. It's like 88 degrees in my house, even though it's like almost 11 o'clock at night, because my house sucks. The air conditioner is like all screwed up right now, so I'm all sweaty. But anyway, again, I love you guys. Remember, you're not alone, and I will talk to you guys later. I have 2 more videos. There's 2 more parts to that thing that I wrote, that I posted, and they're scheduled to come out in the next 2 days. So be looking forward to those. And like I said, I love you guys. Remember, you're not alone. This isn't just another YouTube channel. I really feel a connection to everything that I'm doing here. And believe me, I try my best to figure out a way to help everybody if I can. So, anyway, love you guys. Remember, you're not alone. Bye.